I thought that as the weather has been so poor in England over the last week or so, and haven't really been able to get a lot done, that it would make sense to show you what I was planning. And this is with my very basic SketchUp skills. This is the van as you enter from the side sliding door. So this here is right behind the driver and passenger seat at the front, and this at this end is the rear doors. And so basically, as the layout has the small window here, the plan is to have a unit here which will have a sink and hob, and so underneath in this area we can hopefully store clean water, grey water, and also gas for the hob, and hopefully also going to put in a diesel heater in there, so a little diesel tank as well, which will be hopefully easily to fill straight from that side door without getting diesel spilt everywhere. The plan is to have a fixed bed. It won't actually be this high, but haven't got around to changing that on SketchUp yet, because we just don't want to lose the height in the bed, and we're not really going to be storing a huge amount underneath. But yeah, fixed bed, can't go sideways because I'm 6'1", and that's just not going to work. And so fixed bed that way, and 2 seats at this point here. Should be enough room there, and some sort of table at this point here between the unit and the bed. Not sure exactly how that's going to work at the moment. It's not, original plan was to have it sliding out, but as I say, I've lowered the bed height a bit, so that's not going to work. Possibly might just be something that stows away somewhere and then can slot in on top of the bed frame, and then on one side, or possibly with a pole, and it can just sit on that, and then probably have a couple of seats on the other side if there's visitors. And so yeah, this side of the bed will be right up against the side wall, and this side will have shelving unit, and aiming to put some USB power points in on this side, and one probably underneath the bed, and I'll just run a cable up to charge phone because that's all I really need it for. And leisure battery will sit underneath the bed this side, along with the split charge relay, and then I can run cable from the distribution board or fuse box out to USB points on either side of the bed. Hopefully some strip lights along the top of LED, and also then running to some spotlights along the centre, probably only about 3 or 4. The cool box is going to hopefully sit under this side of the bed and van somewhere, so there'll be another power point to that, it's just got a cigarette lighter socket, so that should be fine, and then a power to another couple of USBs around the unit here somewhere, isolator switch down this side by the seat and near the leisure battery, and then there'll be a power cable which will run up the wall and over to a fan which will also sit over the sink and hob unit. Possibly with this side piece, thinking about having like a slide out unit, which we can then store various bits and bobs in, but most of the clothing and things like that will go underneath the bed, and then literally only need a few plates and mugs and cutlery and so on. Hopefully have on the something up here which will have a magnetic knife rack and that kind of thing. And obviously underneath the bed at the rear, just room for garage space, so toolbox, just various bits and bobs that might be necessary. Some let's say some folding chairs that we can put in if we need to. And that is about it.